So welcome to 2020 Malaska Golf. Listen, I really appreciate the opportunity to be a part of your golf careers. It's been really enlightening for me to have this site and start to have your input to see what you're really interested in the game of golf. What makes you tick? What do you struggle with? It's my commitment to each one of you to make this game simpler and simpler. I mean, that's what it should be. It's a stationary ball that you're trying to hit to center field. There's a lot of things we've done with this game that have made it extremely complex, that it didn't have to be, and have made it almost unreachable for most people. There's a lot of misconceptions out there. So it's my commitment to help you to sort through what is it really necessary to be a good player. For instance, if you look at golf now, what's really happened to it? Well, now if you look at the game, it takes a lot of time. It's the hardest game you'll ever play. It costs a lot of money. Oh, and you have to be in shape to play it well. Why would anybody do that? See, most all of those are incorrect. First of all, it's not the hardest game that's ever been involved or that's ever been invented. Yeah, it has a lot of things to it. Golf is more the playing of the game, the taking it out on the course, the strategies was what makes golf alluring. Learning how to hit a golf ball fairly well is not that difficult to do. Now that I've been through it, there's only a few things you have to do. So it's about me helping you with what those are. Let's talk about it takes a lot of time. Anything takes some time. But if you have the right task, you can practice at home. With all the technologies available now, you can have a mat, a launch monitor net, you can hit balls into a net at home, and a putting grid. You can learn how to play golf, never be on a golf course, and get really good at your time frame, at your own home. So there's no reason not to get better fast if you know what you're doing. This whole exercise thing, let's get in shape. Well, here's the deal about getting in shape. I work out. Now, there's nobody that's been more involved in the whole fitness side of golf in the last 35 years than I have. Is it important to be in shape? You bet. Your body, you want to take care of it. But here's the deal. A lot of you have taken on exercise programs. You go, get out, you get stronger, you're lifting more weights. But guess what? The ball's not going much further. Maybe you gain 5 yards, maybe 10 yards at the most. Distance is more about technique and about the levers and how to use these forces than it is about strength. In fact, a lot of people, including myself, I started trying to get really strong and I got a lot stronger, but my club head speed didn't go up at all. And I was working my butt off. Now, once I started to understand what's important about working out, what's important to keep consistent with, okay, now that makes sense. So we're going to talk a lot more this year about fitness, about what are the important things to work on. Because you go on these big fitness programs and like I say, you spend a lot of time, you get stronger, club head speed stays the same, your game stays the same. You can even get into fitness routines that are so golf swing biased that it builds an imbalance in your system. So it's not necessarily about get stronger, you're going to hit it further. Here's what happens. As I got structurally stronger, with the same amount of effort or less effort, I could hit it the same distance with a lot more control. Getting stronger never gave me all of a sudden 15 or 20% more club head speed. It's not about that. Strength is not necessarily going to give you a lot more distance. And so that's really a big misconception. The right type of fitness can help stabilize your body to where you can be more consistent, create the same amount of speed or more with less effort. The speed in that comes from the levers and what's going on there. It's not necessarily about strength. So the site is going to be about committed to you. I'm going to watch everything out there. I watch all the different programs. I watch all the different teachers. I look at all the different methods. Believe me, if something shows up that makes sense to me from a physical perspective, and it makes me better, I'm going to let you know what it is, and I'm going to start teaching it. Why? Because I'm still interested in playing the game. And I'm not locked into, if somebody shows me something that's significantly better, I'm not going to stay with what I'm doing just because it's what I do. I'm going to figure out why is it better, what did I miss, and I'm going to give it to you and so that it helps you. Summary, to be able to play the golf well, you only need a couple of things. I mean, basically, here's what your hands are doing. Your arms swing in a circle, and your body has to move to accommodate what you're trying to do with your hands and arms. That's pretty much it. And then some face control. This is not complicated. So my commitment for 2020 is to keep studying, keep researching, keep watching, and bring each one of you on the site the best information and the best way to get the most out of your game with the least amount of practice and effort, where you can really enjoy and have fun with it. That's what this is all about. That's what I'm committed to. Be sure to subscribe to my channel for regular updates and tips. Thanks for watching.